Um. So there is this girl, and I know what the title says. I'm so sorry I clickbaited you. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna make this quick, and then I'm moving on. I know what I look like, and I know what I sound like, and I know what that title would attract.
Do you have her Instagram? Check her followers. Is she following too many men? Does she post thirst traps on Instagram? If a woman has an Instagram, she is cheating.
I'm not about to do that. And then also, trigger warning. I'm going to say the P word. She uses any pronouns. Trigger warning. I know that makes a lot of people. I know that word hurts a lot of people's feelings. She uses any pronouns. So technically, I'm not wrong. But so it is the second week. No, yeah, it's the second week of school, and I just met this girl, and I really like her. I do. I know I shouldn't feel this way about her after just like a week of knowing her, but I really don't know. It's just I speak to so many people and I've befriended so many people across. I mean, last semester I was traversing 3 different campuses and making friends on all of them. To now in this semester I'm only traversing 2. It should have been 1, but you know, life and that. I just feel so comfortable. You know how, you know the, I it's so I was gonna talk about this, but it's so crazy how I've just evolved as a person. I should be playing Persona 3 right now, reload, but here I am, just like giddy about this. You know how you have your persona, which is sort of this mask that you put on in society to kind of protect yourself, but you also don't want to reveal too much about yourself too quickly to other people. Whereas you have your true self, and from I can't even say the first day I met her, but the second day, we just like after class, we just kind of like spent the rest of the day together, and like I just did not have my persona. I was just myself, which is just not something that happens so quickly, especially when I meet people, because I know that I'm a very, I don't want to say controversial, but I know that I'm a very divisive person. Either you like my personality or you think I'm annoying, which is to each their own. I felt so comfortable being around her, and like we talked about a lot of deep things. She opened up about herself, I opened up about myself as well. And that was the last time I spoke to her. And because I got her number and we plan to meet, but our schedules don't align, which being an adult sucks, man. Like, I have class during these times, and she has class during these other times. She has work during this, and then I have rehearsals for the play at other times, and we just can't see each other. And I'm just glad she was trying, because I know anybody else would have just been all like, oh, we can't meet? I guess we can't be friends later, and just found somebody else. But she actually wanted to meet me. She actually wanted to hang out. I also know that I'm a very strange person. I get very emotional very quickly. Not in like oh, I love you type of way, but like I just every emotion that I feel, happiness is just over the moon, sadness is just absolutely down, and I just feel emotions very intensely. And I know that can be very overwhelming to a lot of people. And so I try not to bombard people with emotions, especially because I don't want to make her uncomfortable or intimidated by me. And so it's been a week since the last time I spoke to her, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt sad because to meet such a loving person who is so, I don't even know if charitable is the right word, but somebody that I just feel so at ease with, to be so comfortable with, and then to go back to meeting new people and have to put that persona over my personality, because I know that I am a lot to handle. It sucks. Like, I just wanted to spend every moment with her again, because that one day that we were just together was just so amazing. And I got to school later than I usually would have, and I was like, damn, I missed her. I'm walking to class and I see her. But again, you have to remember, you have to understand, like, we just met. It's only the second week of courses. I can't just, I don't know. I felt like that's a bit weird to be all like, oh my gosh, like, hey, how's it going? Like, I saw her. I kept walking. I saw her and I kept walking. I was like, I can't be who I am. I mean, even though I know that I was myself with her previously, I'm just like, it's going to be weird. We haven't spoken. We're not close. We just met. It's going to be weird if I just like, oh my God, hey. I keep walking. I keep walking. All I hear from behind me, Eve! I turn around and she's there, open arms. And just hugs me. She just like, I can literally just replay the smile that was on her face. Just, I was only in her arms for like 2 seconds, but it was, and then like after courses got out, after like our classes ended, we went to this library, right? And we saw this like chess table. And I jokingly, I was all like, hey, do you mind if I beat your ass real quick? And she goes, yeah, sure. I don't even know how to play chess. I was in my mind, I was all like, oh shit! But so we started playing, and she actually started teaching me like how to play, and she said she wasn't really good either, but I didn't know how to play at all. And I'll be honest, she was cooking me. She was tearing my shit up. I was still trash talking though, and she was. Oh my, she has the cutest like giggle. Like, again, I was getting absolutely throttled, but I was still talking shit, and she was just giggling. I was looking around because we were in a literal library, mate. You can't just be laughing in the library, but I'm a funny ass Nick. What? I'm funny. I be making people laugh. I'm sorry. Like, I can't help it. And like her little giggle is, and I know I shouldn't feel this way. I've never felt this way about a person before. I've never felt this way about a person. And I know it's wrong. Because, again, we literally just met. I mean, we've only known each other for. No! Okay. So, I don't know what order I'm releasing these videos in. You know, actually, I'm not even going to address that. If you've seen that video, what you're probably thinking is correct. I'm just not going to address it. But, so we actually did meet last semester, back when I was, like, just going around seeing people's outfits and complimenting them. And I saw her, and she was, because she dresses very alt like me. And so I saw her, and she was so stunning. She was so stunning. And I just went up to her. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your outfit." I don't remember the I think I asked her about music or something, but I felt like I was inhibiting her in some degree. I thought she had to be somewhere, something like she had somewhere to go. And so I quickly just gave her a compliment, asked her a question or two, and just kind of just left. And like we crossed paths this semester, and she's like, "Yeah, I remember you. Like I wanted you to stop because I wanted you to keep talking. Like I didn't want you to leave." I was all like, "What? I thought you wanted me to go. I thought you like had somewhere to be." And she was like, "No, I thought you had somewhere to be." Like I was like, "What?" It was. I like her a lot, man. I do. And I know I shouldn't feel this way after just meeting somebody for the first time. But I just can't help it. I really can't help it. I think she is so intelligent. She's so awkward. And she has this just aura that makes me she has this just like aura that makes my true personality just come out and just when she hugged me, you lot, like I just I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I won't talk about that. But no, I will. I think it sucked that week not being able to see her because just our lives just don't align at all. But the happiness that I saw, the happiness when I did get to see her was crazy. I I think that's gonna blow a lot for this semester. Just going 3 months with wanting to see this person, but knowing that we can't. And I just hope that she doesn't like think less of me. I don't know. I because like really relationships are, at least to me in my mind, are really built on being near that person. And when you're not near that person, when you're not seeing that person, when you can't really communicate with that person, like the relationship becomes stagnant and then it kind of just dissipates. I want to see her more, but life just isn't going that way. I also refuse to be Cody Martin. Justice making a Disney reference? Whoa! Isn't that a shocker? But I don't want to be Cody Martin. I'm not trying to sweet life on deck. 6-month plan type thing. 6 months is a long time, but I want to ask her out. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it soon. Because again, just met, only a week. But right now we're only hanging out in school. I really want to get to a point where we can meet outside of school, and then I want to tell her how I want to tell her how I feel. Yeah. I'm a bit scared because like she doesn't like me. There's no way she does. I mean, we just met. I'm not even. It doesn't. But I'm not. This is not something that It's. She's a great person, and I just feel so. I just feel so much joy just being around her, and I think my biggest fear isn't her saying no or saying that she doesn't like me back. I think my biggest fear is scaring her off and being like, "Oh, you have a crush on me or you like me? Ew. Like I don't want to speak to you anymore." I think that's my biggest fear. But I'm not going to keep this to myself. I'm going to tell her how I feel. I have to. And again, I'm not it's only a week. It's only a week. And we have like two wait. Oh my god, we only have 2 months. Okay, that's a lot. That's a long time. That's a long time. But we have 2 months before we go like separate paths, and it's gonna be really difficult to see each other again. But I like this girl a lot. I've never felt this way with somebody, and I don't know what this is. And I know I shouldn't feel this way because it is so damn early. It is so damn. We just met, technically, kind of. We met for the second time. But I like her. Yeah, I like her.